Winnipeg's rock station, 92.1 CITI. Joining me on the phone right now from Selkirk, Manitoba, my good friend and lead singer of a local band that you might know by the name of the Bloodshots. CJ Loner, good morning. How are you?
Morning. I'm good. I'm happy it's not raining and flooding, but still a little cloudy. But I'll take it.
It's going to be that way this weekend, I think. We're in for a couple of days of rain, but you've got something coming up this weekend that I want to talk about. But before we get into that, for those of you who have not had the pleasure of checking out the Bloodshots, CJ, tell us how you would describe your band.
Very 90s rock, kind of grunge, that whole grunge and punk era, where like Green Day and Offspring and bands like that took off. We're very influenced by that because we were, teenagers when that came out, and that's when rock really hits you, I feel, when you're in those years. So Keith and I are the main songwriters, and we both bring different aspects, but when it comes together, it's all Bloodshot.
And you guys are like no strangers to Winnipeg, obviously, in the music scene, because you've opened up for some pretty big names. Like, tell us about some of the shows that you've done in the past.
We've done the Burt a couple times, once with Slash, once with Steel Panther, another time with Biff Naked and Buck Cherry most recently. Got to hang, but you know what? The big part of that one was we got to hang out with H at that show.
Lucky you, man. H is such a jam, hey?
He's the man. He's Mr. Winnipeg.
And of course he was at a show. That guy lives for live music.
Oh, yeah.
You guys do a lot of your own original music, but you also do covers, and you actually recorded a pretty kick-ass version of CCR's Bad Moon Rising that I want to play a clip of. We'll check back in with CJ Loner of the Bloodshots coming up to find out where they're playing in Winnipeg this weekend, so stick around. In the meantime, here's Big Wreck on Winnipeg's rock station, 92.1 CITI. 92.1 CITI, Winnipeg's rock station. It's Kirby. We've still got a guest on the phone right now, lead singer of a local band that you might know called the Bloodshots, CJ Loner. Man, for a lot of bands, the last couple of years have been whack with no live music, right? But the return of it is here, and it feels so damn good. Let's talk about what the Bloodshots have been up to over the past couple of years.
Right at the very beginning of the pandemic, we conveniently signed a deal with Golden Robot Records out of Sydney, Australia. They have bands like Filter and LA Guns and stuff signed there, so we were kind of pumped to do that. We're finally going to, break out of the city and get to tour, and then who had a global pandemic for, like 2+ years, so...
What a time to be signed to a freaking record deal, hey?
Oh, no kidding. I've only worked my ass off for however many years. But you know what? It is what it is, and they've been very understanding with it. It's affected everybody. We released 2 singles with them throughout the pandemic, one of them being that Bad Moon Rising cover. We got 2 songs on the go right now. They're just getting mixed and mastered, and I assume we have maybe a release at the beginning of summer, and then maybe another one late summer, early fall. And then I think by Christmas we want to have an album out, kind of a collection of all the singles and a couple new tunes.
Nice. Good stocking stuffer for Christmas. You guys have a show coming up this weekend. Let's talk about that, because that's what I'm really excited about, that I get to go check you out on Saturday night.
Yeah, we're playing, actually, this will be the first time we've ever played The Times Changed. And it's like the only, other than, the Canada Life Center, it's pretty much the only stage in the city left for us to play. But we had talked with them, a few months back, and we were just throwing ideas back and forth about a show. I had talked with some of the guys they were a pretty prominent Winnipeg band called Novalero, and they've been around for a while. They have a new side project called Silver Clouds, So they jumped on to open for us. If you're a fan of Winnipeg music, like, this is a huge show.
Well, I'm excited to check you guys out. I hope if you're listening to this interview, you're inspired to go check out CJ and the Bloodshots this weekend as well at Times Changed High and Lonesome Club. Thank you so much for joining me, CJ.
No problem. If people want, they can get tickets on our Facebook page or the event page.